Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Skyline TV, and I'm your host for today's program, Ochai Emmanuel. Before we go into the discussion for today, first read the front page of the papers. Then we'll start with the nation. The leading story of the nation is presidential governorship primaries. APC begins process. The back part of the paper, soldiers chase away protesting students in Akure, that's yesterday. EFCC arrested Accountant General, Speaker Ete held. Nine die, many injured in Kano gas explosion. Deborah, NBA as Nigerian Bar Association, shifts Sokoto conference. And below the template of the paper, federal government put Facebook under watch over hype-up. Amotekun's success makes restructuring imperative, says Bauchi governor. Bandit kills 7, abduct village head. No scoring error in UTME, says JAM. The other paper is the This Day newspaper. The leading story there is fears mount in APC over moves to zone presidency to northeast. The upper part of the paper, Deborah's murder, filed charges reflecting gravity of situation. That is Nigerian Bar Association telling Sokoto government. FG urges Facebook to stop IPOP from using platform to incite violence, ethnic hatred. President Buhari welcomes HRM Oluofwari to the villa. New delegate template favors Lawan. Ganduje, I believe APC will pick presidential candidate from South. Says Osibanjo is a loyal, successful vice president. APC commences screening of 2,822 House of Assembly aspirants today. Denies altering presidential date. Welcome to the Punch. Deborah's murder. The leading story, CAN, that's the Christian Association of Nigeria, Plateau, Benue churches adamant, insist on Sunday's protest. Ignore governor's warning against demonstration. Seek justice for Deborah. No street protest, says Plateau Bono government. El-Rufai warns troublemakers. NBA slams Tambowa, want murder charge for suspect. Police advise CAN. The other part of the paper, abductees' families vow to stop Abuja-Kaduna train resumption. Poly lecturers plan indefinite strike from June. ASU knocks Nwajuba. EFCC arrest Speaker Ete over 240 million naira NDDC contract. 9 killed in Kano. Police, residents disagree on explosion. 3 killed in Ekiti crash. 13 rescued in Delta explosion. NCAA warns pilot. Airlines over hazardous weather. Alpha dismembers female customer. Police recover body parts. Choose female deputies. Aisha Buhari tells presidential aspirants. And the last one is a Sporting Life. That was a paper attributed to the Nation. Sporting Life, where you get the latest sport. West Ham to make £20 million bid for Dennis. Club confirms Liverpool's interest in Mbappe. Bayern line up Mane, Kala, Jezik, Ella, Dembele as summer target. Chelsea to consider move for Casemiro. Messi's representatives denies Inter Miami speculation. These and many more you get from the Sporting Life. Just 15 naira, and you can get that from the Sporting Life. Starting the program for today, our discussion for today, we start with 9 died, many injured in Kano gas explosion. Yes, there have been some speculation since yesterday after the explosion yesterday. We see many people saying it's a gas explosion. Others are saying it's a suicide bombing incident. So although the police later came out yesterday to say it's a gas explosion, but many people are still finding it difficult to believe if it is a gas explosion, because what many Nigerians saw yesterday in Kano is beyond just gas explosion. They believe it's one suicide bomber that did that havoc yesterday. And our country is going through troublous time and all that, and no one was expecting this. Even me, what pained me the most was when I saw small children with injuries. I think even yesterday afternoon it was reported that 4 or 3 people died. Only for me to wake up this morning and I saw in the paper that 9 people that have been discovered, that 9 people have, like, let's say additional 4 or 5 people have been seen yesterday that died due to the explosion. And that if truly it's a gas explosion, I beg all Nigerians using gas to please know how they use it, because it's although it's very good, it's a blessing to this generation, but many lives have been lost due to this gas. You see many people just feel like gas is the same thing as stove and all that. No, gas is very dangerous. Please, let's know how we use it. So, and I don't know if this is everyone they've seen, because I know the search is still on. So let's know how we use it, so that we won't get other there won't be more danger ahead of us as we use it. In the Punch, leading story, Deborah's murder can play to Benue churches adamant insist on Sunday's protest. This story has been trending since last week. We see this has caused even a lot of division among the Muslims. We see some Muslims saying what the Muslims are in the north, what they did to Deborah is right, while some are saying it's a lie, it's not right, that it is not recorded anywhere in the Quran that anyone that blasphemes against the prophet should be killed. There's a question I feel like asking, like I want to be asking. I'm sorry for my English. There's a question I feel like asking. If a blasphemy against a prophet is death, then what is blasphemy against God? Or are they saying the prophet is standing in for? Yeah, I know the prophet is standing in for Allah, but why you kill your fellow human being because he blasphemed against the prophet? To me, it's something that sounds very bad. Like, when I heard about it, although many Muslims have condemned the act, but I still see some prominent Muslim still coming out. Even the son-in-law to the richest black man in Africa, that's Aliko Dangote, his son-in-law is even in support of the act. He said yes, he is in support of that she should be killed, that death is the penalty for her. It's not right. You don't kill your fellow human being. Allow Allah to fight for himself. You don't fight for them. They fight for themselves. You don't fight for them. You don't have any right to take another human's life, because you didn't create anybody. Although I do speak to my Christian friends sometimes also. There's a friend of mine in my class group who loves to preach, but he directly attacks the Muslims. For example, I do talk to him also that you don't do like that. I'm not saying you should not preach, but you directly attacking other people's religion is not really right also. I won't deny that aspect. It's not right. You don't attack other people's religion. You don't attack other people's religion. Your own is to go and preach your own religion. Although when I listen to the audio and everything, I still uphold my stand that thing didn't hold on to, like, doesn't require killing or stoning someone to death. No, it's not right. Because of that, they've been also, between this year and last year, they've been 2 people that have been stoned to death because of this same act. There's a woman, Christiana Oluwa something. I've forgotten the state where she was. She was stoned to death. She was stoned to death also. But her own, according to investigation, it's been found out that it was a man that had the intention of taking her shop, taking her property. That is the man that did that provoked the other people that she has blasphemed against the prophet, and they came to kill her. What's paining me is other people, what they just hear is someone has blasphemed. The next thing, they carry stone and they want to kill the other person without even investigating. Even I was listening to an Islamic scholar. What did he say? He said, if it's a Muslim country, if it is in a Muslim country, they still can't stone her to death just like that. There are still some processes. She will still have to go through some processes before they give the verdict if she's guilty or not. But these people, they just took law into their hands. And the reason why, and look at the story now, the Christian Association of Nigeria, Plateau, Benue chapters are insisting on protesting. Why are they protesting? Because we've had similar cases like this before, and everything was swept under the carpet. Nothing happened. Many Christians feel that the government are not really doing what they're supposed to do. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. So I'm not saying they shouldn't protest, the Christian Association. I'm not saying they shouldn't protest, but please make it a peaceful protest. Make it a peaceful protest, please. Make it a peaceful protest, so that the voice of the Christians can be heard. We are one. We are one Nigeria. And due to this tragedy that happened now, many people go online. You see many people saying Nigeria can never be one. We can still be one. We can be one. It's just those that are dead that are the literate ones that they just feel my pain is for the government to do the right thing. To do the right thing. Look at I was even surprised yesterday when I heard that 34 lawyers came to court because of the 2 people that have been arrested due to this murder of Deborah. 34. They still have the boldness to come to court, to come and defend themselves. I'm not saying they don't have the right. They have the right to defend themselves, but still believing that they've done the right thing and all that. The one that surprised me the most is when the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, after removing his tweet, that's Atiku Abubakar. Although it's understandable, when I add from one angle also that he removed it because of the havoc and everything, like the tweet was causing people, it was causing fighting online and all that. People were against him, this and that. I understand him for to have removed it, but still yet, if you are for all Nigerians, you shouldn't care what other parts are saying. They are the one that they are wrong. They are wrong, and they are still the one feeling like they are right, which is not supposed to be so. So there's a planned protest on Sunday, this coming Sunday, by the Christian Association of Nigeria. Let's hope that everything goes fine and all that, and avoid that, and the perpetrators of this crime, let them be brought to book. Because now, during the killing of the girl, they were showing themselves on the screen. Yes, I did this. If they are sure of themselves that what they did was right and all that, why did they run away? Because it was in news yesterday that the guy, the guy that showed himself on the screen, has run to Niger. That the news flying around now is that he's not even a Nigerian. That he came from Niger, but he was proud. He was proud of it when he was doing it. The question is, why did he run away? Why did he run away? If he was sure, if he's sure that Allah asked him to do that, if Prophet Muhammad asked him to do that. I'm not a Muslim, but I've always known Islam to be to be a religion of peace. But why are we seeing the opposite? Although I can't judge, because even in the Christianity we also have the bad X. Even in Christianity we also have the bad X. So I just hope that everything goes on well and the perpetrators are brought to book and everything go on fine. Also finally in the nation, we also see the EFCC relocates arrested accountant general. This is the one that that's the speaker Ete. That's the one that pained me the most, surprised me the most. I was so surprised yesterday when I heard it. One person stealing the sum of 80 billion naira in the 7th year of this administration. This is the same administration that claims that they claim that they are fighting corruption. They have been fighting corruption. Let's imagine what they've been stealing from the first year. I was listening to the former minister under President Goodluck Jonathan, that is Reno Mikri. He said something. He said, if someone can be stealing something like this, then that means ASU should not even bother to hear anything the government has to say, except they pay them. That means the money is there. The money is there. The money is there in the country. Why are the government not releasing this money to settle bills instead of allowing other people to squander and to embezzle them? It's when you have money in your front that you will embezzle. But when the money are coming in and you are using it to sort the bills that you are supposed to sort, if one person can steal 80 billion naira, and ASU is just saying, release 200 billion naira to us, release 200 billion naira to us, then we can consider resuming, and one person is stealing 80 billion. Imagine what others are stealing. This country, although I still believe in this country, but this country is so into mess. The mess is too much, because if an administration like this, an administration that said its main goal is to come and fight corruption, still yet a lot of money have been stolen. We keep on borrowing money, and we cannot see the use of those money. This is so painful for a man, a general of the federation, stealing 80 billion naira. It's so painful. So according to the EFCC have relocated him to another place, and let's hope that the money be recovered and also be used for the right thing that should be used. And that's all we have for today's paper. Thank you very much for joining us for today's paper, and let's hope that tomorrow you'll join us again, same time. Thank you very much, and I remain your host, Ochai Emmanuel. Thank you very much. Signing out.